there it works. Yeah. Like to say hi everyone. How's it going? No, it's been 40 minutes. I did say 20 minutes, but I had to cook for one. I decided to make grilled cheese with it. And here's the fruits of the labor. One sauce is there, it's kind of burnt. Wife and my babies. I didn't cook enough for their baby and her friends. They're old enough to experiment with cooking. They already did. Every time they visit, be like half a carton of eggs gone, bread gone, half a loaf of gone. Yeah, they're eating. And I made my meal that you see on TikTok. Yeah, one with eggs, hash brown, and click. The click. There was nothing in the store when we went there. The price of click 2 went up. If you guys didn't notice, like probably maybe 8 months ago, click was probably like $2 or $1, something like that, $2, and I think click now is like $8 or $7. And it says Maple Leaf Canada, and they're manufacturing in Ontario. It's the best click ever. Hopefully I get some. I'm using my stash at click. I'm planning to play this game, getting over it, and I want to complete it. Can't hear nothing. Over. Maybe that'll go loud. Hi. Huh. Goes like that. Whoa. Go right in. Go down. Push. Down. Hey. That's I want to eat. So you guys are gonna watch me eat, I guess. And I'm gonna have anime on that screen over there. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to hear it. I don't want to get copyright strike, but YouTube's okay. There you go.
Okay, arcane game?
Okay.
Dude, that's so try hard. Like we're gonna have actually OP champs.
Well, we
are we
just
gonna have
fucking
like
lost,
a real
so.
comp?
I don't know, cutie. Play Heimer.
Maybe we need to
some
win.
shit.
Play
Dude, let me
Heimer?
play Heimer.
Okay,
Let me
I'll
play Heimer.
You're Heimer? Okay, you're Heimer.
Actually, no, you can play Heimer because
Yeah,
you know.
play Heimer. You play
Dude,
Heimer.
like it's your whole thing, like Donger, like you have to play the Heimer.
Wait, does Victor have an arcane skin? I don't think he does, actually.
No.
Okay,
He
so
is
it's
an arcane.
Singed, Victor, Vi, Jace, Kate, Jinx, Warwick, Heimer.
Echo.
Stolen.
Zeri. Zeri was in there for a second.
She was?
she? Which part?
Yeah, Twitch
I don't
was
remember that.
in there on the first episode too. He was like the rat that ate the cat. Yeah, I'm not even
Oh.
trolling. That was actually like a spoiler. He's in the next season.
There we go.
They announced it.
Huh?
Eugene trying his ass off.
Hey, yo, cutie. Let me pick first, kid.
You want to pick first?
Don't
Wait,
worry, you
I
get the
got it.
counter pick. You get the counter.
Wait, I take my glasses off. Didn't they already pick top? Did they? Pick
I
mid
can
then?
go top scar. Do you want to go mid?
Alright.
Wait, Scar is
Alright,
This is fine to do, right?
Support.
Wait, what?
While I eat?
Hey, we can
Oh,
just like
support. Wait, I watched a lol Dobby video about 80 carry singed. I might have to bust it out here.
Okay, yeah. You
Yeah,
do that. I start W. You fling him into my W.
Ooh.
Oh wait,
Oh,
your
yeah.
Echo support? That's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what's
That is
better,
pretty
Echo
good.
support or Yorick support?
What game is this? League of Legends, I think. I never played before.
Win a game for the YouTube video. What do you guys think about winning the game? Is that something that we want to do today?
Yes.
Nah, I think
Yeah.
I'm good.
I'll go
Yeah,
full sweat.
I'm actually not really down, to be honest.
I'm
Yeah.
mega sweating.
I'm kind of down to just lose all the games here.
No, I'm sweating, bro.
Hey, arcane skins, everyone. Arcane skins.
I don't think Singe
Oh,
has.
There's
an
no
arcade.
way this guy has.
It was insane, and then I watched it with the lads because they were telling me it was insane too, and then I was like, "When?"
Are you chasing? Yeah, chase that shit. Nice, anti-ulted.
I don't know. Wait. Oh, I died.
'Cause I need a win. I need a fucking win.
I heard his howling
Who's
from
this
his
guy?
room.
Guy bothering you, cutie?
Watch out.
Yeah, he's kind of low key bothering. me.
Okay,
I need
uh,
Vander to come help me.
Whoa, spoilers, man.
My bad. My bad.
Whoa.
Okay. That's no
Okay.
pressure right there.
Skipping every single jungle camp along the way.
I've already seen this.
Actually, no, I'm not. Honestly, you got that, bro. You
I
got
didn't
that.
think he got
Jungler's
that.
here.
No, I think you got that. I mean, I'm not. You don't need my help, right?
Yeah, I got
You're
cutie
used to
here.
this. Check minimap real fast here.
Fling him. All right, fling him again.
Dude, fling him, bro. Hey, give me 5 minutes to fling
Never
him.
mind.
Give me 5 minutes.
I'm speeding you. Fling him.
Toast, it's us. Look at this.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how we do it, baby. Oh, the goo puddle. Spray that sticky.
Hey, you got that, right?
Let me get this
Yeah, I
wave
got
though. Let me get
Yeah, I
this
got
wave.
it.
I
Yeah,
need the
yeah.
farm, bro.
I don't know if you let him have the dragon first.
Yeah. Yeah.
So get that turret for me though. I need that gold.
Yeah.
Oh, Leandri's online, boys. I fear it is GG.
Dude, guys, we are not griefing hard enough. The game is like not suspenseful whatsoever.
I'm
Gonna
trying.
get on it.
I mean,
Suspense.
I'm 0-6, just chain running into their base, bro.
Oh, gulp. Yo, can you start saying what the Sigma already, please?
Who's
Give
the
any
Web
honor
Sigma
whatsoever.
guy?
Oh shit, Scar's
I'm eating.
He's dead.
Hungry. Okay.
Ooh. Give me guys 80
Ooh.
kill, bro.
Oh my god.
Oh,
right
hey,
here,
hey,
right
hey,
here.
get behind me, King. Hey, wait, wait, wait.
Mr. President.
Holy crap, the peel.
Heal is just unbelievable.
Oh, get behind me, King. Get behind him, King.
Fucking Jesus. Holy moly. Eugene! You're a demon!
They FF'd,
They
bro.
surrendered.
Dude, what the fuck?
Oh. If we're able to analyze this, I don't know anything about it. I'm guessing it goes by rounds on top. Or maybe that's the towers. The symbols 100531 are probably the minions in the middle, bosses and mini bosses. And the 31 to 13 is probably their KIAs and points. And then it goes down to the character. I don't know the things on the left, but it looks like it's boosts. Everyone gets to choose. On the right, looks like points accumulated. Yeah. And 065 was it? Because it's 19. 2254. 4. Double digits to these. 22, 22, 4, 8.
That's like a me and Cutie have.
What's going on? Okay, 50% win rate, guys. Focus up. This is a tiebreaker right here.
Alright, fuck it, tiebreaker.
Honoring every single one of you guys.
Guys, I literally was running into their fountain on cooldown and we still just went in 15 minutes. What's happening?
You need to start griefing other lanes as well, not just your own. That's the
Okay,
problem.
true, that's
Okay,
true, that's
try
true.
griefing bot lane though, not mid.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. No.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
No.
I'll queue top lane and then I'll just perma roam and run into the bot turret over and over again. Deal?
Whoa.
That sounds really good. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. YouTube also thinks you might like this video, so feel free to check that out and make sure to subscribe up top if you haven't already.
Time to carry double? I mean, that's the plan. Oh!
All right. I got busy just watching the show and I didn't eat much. I don't see. I'm hungry. Jeez, I lost you.
like a trend or something and then think like, okay, well, how can I like one up that, or how can I, make it fresh? So really, like, that was my goal coming in, was like, make sure that the videos are still hitting, make sure that like the formula is still there, but like I'm freshening it up.
One of the first videos I saw that I think you helped put together was Fear Pong, where you're tossing ping pong balls to the cups and you miss. You have to do a punishment. And Michael Reeves missed the first shot and is told he has to put a ice cube in his butt crack and just let it melt.
Yep.
And immediately after that, Pokey has to get punished by eating a bug.
Yep.
And then eventually they find out, oh, they were allowed to like substitute other players in, but nobody told Michael and Pokey on those first two punishments.
Yep.
Your machinations just unfolding.
That first Fear Pong, most of those were my ideas, but also I would just kind of like, they have a bunch of random stuff in the house.
Yeah.
So I would walk around the house sometimes and be like, that's good. That's good. Like I want to say it's like from their unboxings, and like at that time period, they just would get a lot of mail and a lot of packages and would just kind of leave them around the house. And that was a lot of where the inspiration would come from, is like, well, what's something that's already here? What's something that's like here and can be utilized or like played with? And so, yeah, I just would be like, okay, we'll use this. We'll use this. We'll use this. And what's funny about like that first Fear Pong that I did was, if you watch it, like it feels scripted. Like all of the people that like I wrote things being like, oh, it'd be funny if like Yvonne got this or Michael got this. Those people got them. And so, and honestly, each of the Fear Pongs after have all had that feeling. So there's this weird, like divine, like anytime Yvonne is in a Fear Pong, she gets the thing that has to do with condiments. And so she's gotten this name Condiment Girl. People are like, oh, okay, scripted. Like, no, she's just like, that's the way the balls are hitting.
You mentioned you think of them as characters. And I like that because every creator in offline TV has their own style of personality and content. And now you've been tasked with the creative vision of all of them interacting with each other.
Yeah.
When you think of that, borrowing the sitcom framing, what type of sitcom, right? Because there's very comfortable ones like Friends. There's like awkward humor like The Office. There's like Seinfeld and A Curb Your Enthusiasm and It's Always Sunny, which is a little bit of a like sociopathic streak, I'd almost say.
Yeah, yeah.
What's the OTV sitcom vibe you're trying to convey that you want people to feel?
When I came into it, it was actually pretty clear that they were going for like an Office vibe. Because they, at that
Oh.
time, they, like, you can go back to that period,
Mm-hmm.
they would always film these like interview, like confessional styles.
Yeah,
Things
like
where,
the
like-
cutaways. Like,
Yeah.
what did you think of this?
Yeah. They always had those. And they would, you know, like have little asides to the camera, like the gym looks. It was very apparent to me that that was like the original kind of like theme that they were going for. And so I would say that I adopted that. I kind of let the confessionals die off.
Yeah, I don't really see them now.
Yeah, I am more so just like adopt kind of the way that sitcom writers write their episodes of like,
Oh.
like these are 7 characters. What are 2 characters that like we haven't seen together before? Or like, you know, so like when I'm thinking of teams, I'm thinking like, okay, Michael and Yvonne have never been in a situation where they're doing X together. How would they do that? And it's just another way to like, you know, put them in a situation and see how they react.
What videos or films are you most proud of?
One that I'm most proud of is our
Oh, didn't see you there. Hi, I'm Quinn. I'm a YouTuber who works here at Carrot, and I'm here to help you out. Have you ever wanted to get real-time mentorship from the creators?
Manager.
Yeah. And then they're like, cool, here's this who also worked a teaser. Yeah. So that was most proud of.
Or film
Today.
you most proud of?
One that I'm most proud of is our like anime trailer or anime teaser. Yeah. So that was me and at that time, Amanda, who also works with OTV.
Yeah, like Madhouse Manager.
Yeah. And then they're like, cool, here's this massive budget to do an animated thing. We're thinking you use like a Japanese animation studio.
Was the budget over like $10,000?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah. It was,
Okay.
it was a big budget.
Okay.
And we ended up, we talked to like Studio Trigger and like Enoshima, could not get them.
But like, so studios that have done some of our favorite actual anime.
Oh, yeah. We were talking to like the big hitters. Yeah. Ended up going with an American company called Powerhouse, who has done like Castlevania for Netflix and that kind of thing.
I mean, so beautifully animated, the fights and everything.
Yeah. So that was super fun for me because in school, so I went to film school, but honestly, I felt like I got the most of my like learning about like design, story, narrative from taking digital arts classes that were not part of the actual film program. They're more of the animation program. I had, you know, these general sweeping notions of how the animation industry worked, and I finally got to apply them by like working with Powerhouse Animation and their studio and their directors and all that. So yeah, that was super fun for me. That was like a really long, I think like 7 or 8 month process where like I was talking to a musician or a composer in Korea who did like the theme song, Japanese translator. Like it was this really big project that was like my like second or third thing I stepped into. So that was really rewarding for me.
This is insane. You know, presumably didn't know you were going to basically create a full-blown anime piece for them.
Mm-hmm.
And like, you're just listening to you describe, like you're really doing it. Like this is
Like I'm
Yeah.
not doing any of the animation. I won't take credit for that.
but you have to guide and know
Yeah.
direction and like the conventions of the work. Do you have like serialized like plot lines going on your head, right? Like part of it is like, okay, they're interacting with each other, but do you also have like longer term schemes for your like, this is what I want to put together?
So at one point I did. There was an arc where like I was kind of thinking like all of the videos are like stepping on each other.
They
and,
like build on
leading
to
up to something.
Yeah.
Have since learned though to kind of just keep that to certain series. So we'll have like sequel videos that are like like Fear Pong. Like we have like 4 or 5 of those now.
Yeah.
Those are ones where like in the context of Fear Pong, I might build a narrative like Condiment Girl. Like now it's like, well, we got to have some condiment thing in
It's
there
like, of
because
course.
it's part of the narrative. The channel as a whole, I avoided that because like you're not always like the typical fan and someone in the audience isn't necessarily going to see every single video.
Right. That's
So
YouTube. Yeah.
It might be a, you know, point of context that is missed or whatever. But in those series, typically what will happen is like, oh, I really like this Fear Pong series. I'm going to go watch all of them. And they'll have that context.
I've also seen, I mean, Hide and Seek.
Yes.
6-7 months ago was a film.
Yep.
And it was such high quality. I think I remember seeing a tweet from you along the lines of like, you know, this is going to take me out. Like if I die,
Yeah.
this is why. So now after almost 4 years at Offline TV, as creative director, where do you want the creative vision to be?
It's a good question.
It's a hard question, I know.
It's a hard one. It's kind of like answering your sitcom question. It's kind of hard to say because
I want to do stuff like that. Eventually, I will. Just getting there, I guess, and come up with a plan and idea and execute.
we need to see how our characters evolve just like as people too.
They're not.
Yeah, if it wasn't streaming, Hoyd has been doing this.
Like in a way, I
Figured,
can't necessarily
yeah, just have you
plan,
guys tag along
the
and
journey for these characters and how they're gonna be because they have their own interests, they have their own minds. They're not actual
It's like
characters.
you two are gonna get married in season 6.
Yeah.
dog that likes
Yeah,
running
so
around.
all I can say is
Here's the
like,
neighbor's
keep
dog.
evolving the content. We talk
Barks
about
at her.
relevancy, like keep the channel relevant. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the goal to have. The trends are always changing, and so being aware of like what's working on YouTube, what's not working anymore, and just kind of
Annoying when they
that way.
get in the yard.
And it's a hard question too because it ties into a broader one. What is OTV?
Yeah.
I did a podcast with the CEO of OTK, and I see OTK, it's a very business focused organization. Of course, they do so much talent and excellent content, but they've spun off multiple business lines. They assemble gaming PCs.
Yeah.
They publish video games. They have a management arm, which then asks the question, so what do you think like OTV is? Is going to be like the next Disney, the next Marvel, the next Smosh?
Most of our branding and like our awareness is like we have a group of streamers who are like friends and live together.
Yeah.
You know, we have that YouTube channel, but they all have their own individual careers as well. The OTK model that you talked about, like we have some of those things cooking up in the background, but really our focus is about like our content and like our creators. We've talked about, you know, releasing a product and like we're always going to have apparel lines because we all like that. And it's a really, it's a fun creative outlet for us.
Yeah. At this point, you have now modeled for BoxBox, Tycuno, Quarter Jade, Yvonne, and Valkyrie. So at least 5 people.
Yeah.
It's not a real apparel shoot if you don't have Broden towering over everybody wearing your clothes.
I'm the token model. Yeah. What's funny too is I'll see my modeling has kind of started bleeding out to like some other things too. And so it's weird because I'll like kind of be on Instagram and suddenly get an ad where I'm in it. I'm like, this is weird. Will I get used to this?
Twitter looks big on
All of
it.
that. Okay.
When it comes to
And
like
see or whatever.
what's going on internally and like what we're seeing in the future, we've always been kind of mindful of what our creators like. Like the anime is a great example of like a
I
few
play
people
away.
within the
Beer
org were like, we want to do an anime. We feel like it'd be fun. And that's really what's led us is like whatever